Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friendly TheAntiYuu. Come back at you live for another session of Legend of the Heroes: Trails in the Sky the Third. Now, last time we were so close. Well, first off, Unga Bunga, I hope you're doing well. It's been a while. I have good news and bad news. Good news, I'm glad I got to see you. It's been a while. Bad news, we are going through story time. Like, actually story time. We're gonna be reading a book in like a few moments. Why? Because throughout the first game, well, for context, where is this? Where is this? I think it's a sun door. We have this store here, and it turns out it's one long cutscene. Cutscene about what? Oh, it's about novel characters from this book that we have in game. It's called Gambler Jack. And I have to double check how many chapters there are. But this is a book from the second game, I want to say, Children of the Sky 2nd. And you could collect it, you could read it there. I was like, oh, it's a side thing, I'm not gonna worry about it. And then I skip over it. You know, I'm like, okay, out of sight, out of mind, won't worry about it. The next chapter in game features the characters from this book. So I'm like, oh, okay. I guess we're gonna be reading about Gambler Jack. Now, I don't know how long this is gonna be. There's only 13 chapters, and I think they only have like what, 5 to 6 pages. So it might be short, and then we'll do the cutscene there, or the next story segment with Jack, and then I'm gonna turn in, you know, for the night. Get that out of the way. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Recently we've had Richard joined the party, and then Ren joined the party because it's been forever since we saw her. It sounds like she's in Crossbell because when Joshua said that me and Estelle, we've been looking for you, we're in Crossbell right now, and she's like, you're here? That's crazy. Doing Gate, recently switched over to Magic the Gathering. What were you playing before? What were you playing before? I would like to know what you've been up to. Leave it to Ren. She is the Angel of Slaughter. It's great.
Adequate performance.
Adequate. Thanks, Virgil. Oh, right, Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, wait, you posted a bunch of cards before. I'm pretty sure you did in the old Dropbox server that I have, which is active, I think. But yeah. Speaking of cards, we're going to be reading a lot about cards. Okay, just 13 chapters. That's fine. That's way shorter than the other ones. Like the fucking Carnelia. Is Carnelia in here? God, I hope not. It was a long 25 page or 25 chapter book. The Fiendsmiths were bad. My condolences. Oh man. So because we're also reading this, I've been messing around with some settings as well. Both the mic settings and some Twitch settings, right? Because sometimes I'm in the middle of a good cutscene and then everyone's like, oh, ads showed up. But I think if I just do a 3-minute ad session, we don't get any ads for the rest of the hour. So I'm gonna try that. I already did that at the start of stream, which is why we have a longer than usual intro. Normally, I wait like 30 seconds and then I start. Didn't happen this time. But yeah, let's get to reading. Hopefully we get through this fast. Read it. We're already with an ad break? That's crazy. There's no way we're in an ad break right now. What happened? Dude. Okay. Let's see. Twitch says there's an ad already. Is there a way for me to turn off how much that goes? See, it's a good thing. We have this manage. What if we turn that off? Let's see. We'll turn off auto ads. Yeah, okay. We'll see what happens there. And we'll just... Well, goodbye for about 2 minutes. My condolences. See, this is why you mess around with settings. Yeah, I'll turn off automatic ads. They're gonna be forced onto other people. That's a thing. That's the trade-off with Twitch, I believe. I'm gonna have to look into this more. It's either automatic ads and people can just join in and watch the stream right away, or it's let's see, blah, blah, blah. manual ads, and every time someone joins, they have to watch ads. Or automatic ads, and I have no control over it whatsoever. Well, good to see you back. All of Gambler Jack is on the bookshelf. I'll just set it to manual for now. The Calvard Republic. There's a city in this country. A place where migrants from the east and west have recreated their homeland. Yes, Calvard. That is where the fourth arc takes place. So that is Horizons, I think. The Calvard Republic. There's a city in this country where migrants from the east have recreated their homeland, down to the bright lacquered tiles. Nicknamed the Eastern Quarter, is a vibrant place, bustling and hot. Orbital buses trundle down the main street, lined with strands of fragrant Eastern cooking, as the welcoming cries of sellers rise and fall over the crowd of travelers. From the welcoming cries of sellers rise and fall, every nation. Douche. Is there a typo in there? Or maybe I'm just reading wrong. But yeah, this is going to be like the next, I want to say, hour? The place where the cultures of East and West meet. Yes, it was a place that wore the mantle well. On the northern outskirts of that town was a little rundown bar. Doubtless it had been presentable once, but now the plaster was crumbling and what doors were left barely fit the pitted frames. Of course, such a seedy place attracted the clientele to match. To the lawless and violent, it was home. Let's see. Ha! Sorry. Looks like my win again, muttered the low voice that echoed through the grimy room. That voice belonged to Jack. He was of medium size, and in his early 30s. Ugh. A man in his prime. The frayed shirt he wore has seen better days, but the accessories adorning his body were of obvious worth. Much like the brilliant blue of his eyes, none of them quite fit someone like him. Compared to the dirty, poor, and desperate thugs around him, he looked at a place. So we could already tell, fucking poor man in the supposed slums, but like lots of expensive jewelry and whatnot. Jack was always to be found at that bar, gambling or shitting around with the dregs of the town. Sometimes fighting, sometimes drinking. He passed his days in idle recreation. As usual, today found him hunched at the bar. He'd been deep in his cups since early noon. It was the same as always. A day set to be just like all the others was stretching up before him. And into that familiar scene cut the shriek of a door opening. A new customer stepped into that same old bar. But who was this new arrival? It was a girl. Unlike any other that he had seen before. She cute? Man, I really wish I didn't open that door by accident in the last stream. Cause now we know what she looks like. Ah. The Offer. Chapter 2. The girl strode into the bar and closed the door without turning into a rage. There was no hesitation in her manner. Clearly, hey, Zero, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're eating well, sleeping well, and playing well. We're currently reading through Gambler Jack. Where is she? I'm sorry. I'll put her in the party as soon as I can. I swear, I promise. Don't hurt me, Zero. Don't hurt me. Listen, so like in the last stream, there was a door, and immediately it was like, hey, we're the Gambler Jack characters. I hope you enjoyed our book. And I'm like, no, I didn't read your book. So I closed the game, and then I swore, next stream, we'll come back. We're gonna read all of Gambler Jack. Man, for context, the emote that they're using is of Tita Russell, the most adorable, most powerful force in the universe. She is one of our party members. Now, in the first 2 games, she had high damage but low HP. But now she has a mech suit called the Orbital Gear. Let me repeat that. She has a mech suit called Orbital Gear. And it buffs her HP like 200%. So you know what? She's a good party member. But yeah. So I need context for the next story chapter because of this book. And yeah, so we're reading this first. The girl strode into the bar and closed the door without turning a rage. There was no hesitation in her manner. Clearly, her arrival was not of happenstance. Her face was determined, but her confident entrance couldn't erase the lingering innocence of youth. Even the best liar wouldn't try and claim she was more than 18. We're not. Dark brown eyes, had hair that suggests she was Eastern, but her nose and features made it hard to be sure. Interesting, okay. Forgive me if I pause and try to analyze, even though we could just keep moving on. Gundam mention? Armored Core perhaps? Oh man. I really want to play Armored Core. It's available. I can just play it, but not right now. Oh man. Let's see. So she's absolutely either 18 or younger. Yikes. Let's see where this goes. So in the east, dark brown eyes and dark brown hair. So she's from the east. Okay, girl walks slowly forward. With each step, her cute little knee. Okay, narrator, come on. With each step, her cute little knees peeked out from under the trim cut of her skirt. Her outfit was a design without any sense of decoration. It seemed her taste lay more along the lines of utility than style. You know what? I can get behind that. I don't dress up all fancy like, but if you got pockets, I'll wear them. Maybe because of that, the Eastern symbol necklace on her chest couldn't help but look equally unremarkable. The lack of volume in that area probably had something to do with that as well. It'd still be some time before she blooms up to— What the fuck are you talking about, narrator? God damn it. What the hell is this? Dude, I was like, okay. Narrator saying like, oh, she's got those cute little knees. And now he's like, you know, give her some years and she could really develop. She could really bloom. I'm like, narrator? Come on. Holy. An appearance bearing the signs of the East and West both, and simple unembellished clothes. That girl might have been the spirit of the Eastern Quarter made flesh. Where was this game made? Well, obviously it's a Japanese game, because I play lots of JRPGs. As for the year, I want to say 2007, roughly. This was on the PSP, I think. Or was it PS Vita? One of the handhelds, for sure. She caught the eye of one of the— She caught the eye of one of the punks hanging about instantly. Hey, little girlie, wanna have some fun with me? He slurred. As he spoke, he grabbed the girl's wrist with one greasy hand. It happened in an instant. Her arm flew up, dislodging the punk's grip. Now freed, her hand disappeared deep into her skirt, and then slid out with a massive gleaming black iron. Oh? Like a pot? Things make a bit more sense now. Oh man, you missed a lot, Unga Bunga. So in the first game, we're introduced to the main character, the main guy and main girl. The girl is the main character, actually. But her adoptive brother is the love interest, right? So that was one thing. And then in the second game, we have another pair, a 25-year-old man and a child that he sees as his sister. You know, so that's cool, you know, it's nice to know. She has a crush on him. He doesn't want anything to do with it, but she has a crush on him, which is neat. What else? There's probably more, but nothing I can think of right now. There will be more. There will be more. But yeah, where was I? Oh, I can't go back. Then saw a massive gleaming black iron. She pressed it to the space between his eyes. He stared at the object for a moment before collapsing to his knees in fear. It was an orbital gun of cunning make, a high-caliber Verne Company model. If she shot that firearm, the punk would have lost his head instead of his bladder. Needless to say, it was not your average self-defense weapon. So she has the gun. It's the latest model, she purred. Want to see what it can do? She was cool and calm, the barrel of the gun never wavering. Were she to fire, her aim would be perfect. Overwhelmed by the girl, gun, or perhaps both, the punk couldn't move a muscle. Everyone else in the bar remained frozen. All eyes were on the girl. Hey miss, hate to ask, but Could you let him off with that? Maybe the speaker couldn't stand it anymore, or maybe it was disturbing his drink. But the husky, sensual voice broke the silence. Oh, it was supposed to be husky, my bad. Oh, hey, miss. No, we're not doing that. Oh, it was Jack. Still planted firmly in his chair, breath smelling of liquor, he continued. I'm sure he's very sorry, and he's learned his lesson. As if to answer that, the punk started nodding his head vigorously. I've come here to gamble, the girl replied abruptly. She slowly lowered her gun in her left hand. Her expression continued to remain cool and detached. Sounds good. Come on over here. Give me everything you got. Jack's words had immediate impact. Not on the girl, but the gathered goons and hoods. Ugh, gross. And they all shared a glance, each and every one of them. With the dirtiest grin you can imagine. Okay, chapter 2. Nope. That was chapter 2. Chapter 3. Chapter 3, challenge at high noon. It's what? It's high noon. Jack and the girl moved over to a table in the back. Unlike the other pitted and sticky furniture, gross, this table was smooth and polished to a shine and seemed meant for gambling. Without a word, they both took their seats. Jack sat against the wall and the girl faced him straight on. The other patrons were captivated, helplessly fascinated by the match. They snuck in glances at the pair, ears straining to listen in. By the way, this is the thumbnail for the YouTube version. For the VOD. Where is it? Here. I think, listen, not many people will see these thumbnails, but I am very proud of them. It is story time, guys. It is story time. Let's see. The bar filled frigidly with silence. The girl's game of choice was poker. Jack accepted wordlessly. After a brief exchange to confirm the terms of the challenge, they settled bets. It was to be 100 mirror a hand. Not enough to buy a beer, but Jack considered that a fare for a match against a kid and said as much. Stretch! Hello, William, I hope you're doing well. Right now, as the title says, we are doing story time because I thought these were just like, hear me out. We found these books across the past couple of games, and I thought they were side nothings, right? Just little flavor text. Cool, we can just do that, leave that alone. We don't have to read them. And then the next story chapter in this game is like, by the way, we're the characters from the book. I'm like, oh, I have to read it. Okay, cool. Where should I do with this? Maybe I should just leave this like, maybe around here. It's story time though. Everyone get your reading glasses on. I had a lot of fun making this. I had a lot of fun with my thumbnails. I mainly use them for like Twitter posts and whatnot, but still. First hand. Both discarded just one hand. Jack called the girl. Jack called and the girl stood. Jack had 2 pairs. The girl had just one. Jack was the winner. Sorry, little missy. He raised his glass to her and downed the amber liquid in a single divisive gulp. It be story time, hell yeah. So I hope you like stories. We are just in chapter 3 right now. And as you can see, the chapters are fairly short, I want to say. 8 pages. And there's like 14 chapters. So far, all that happened was we established a bar where people love to gamble. It is like the slums, but it's a combination of East and West culture, which is cool. Some girl who's like roughly 18. The narrator, I don't know. It was like, the narrator said, oh man, there was a skirt cut right above her cute little knees. And give her a few more years, her chest will develop. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. She's like a flower waiting to bloom. Yeah, narrator? Okay. Oh, cool. Tells the Berseria. Dude. Shush. Oh man, I hope you're doing well, Tram. I'm not gonna repeat the thing for like the 3rd, 4th time. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're eating well, sleeping well, and playing well. Like I said before, I guess I am repeating myself. Holy moly. Throughout the first couple of games, we've been collecting books, and I thought they didn't matter. I could just skip them. And turns out they're the characters from that book are in the next story segment. So you know what? Just Just maybe. Just maybe. I hope you like gambling. I think that's the next thing. Yeah, first hand, both discarded just one card. Jack called, the girl stood. Sorry, little missy, dawdled. Raised his glass. Second hand, both discarded just one card. Perhaps trying to look confident, Jack let out a big clear sigh. Do I like gambling? I love gambling. Let's go gambling. Dude, I go to the horse track. Holy shit. The girl called and Jack stood. The girl had two pairs, Jack had the same. But the cards told the tale. The girl's hand had the high card. Ooh. It was her win. What? His hand that had been toying with the glass froze. Immediately, he glanced over at the punk who was dealing. The other man avoided his gaze. Is something wrong? The girl asked. Her face betrayed nothing. Nah, forget it. He shakenly responded. Wait, whoa. Is the dealer supposed to be helping him cheat or something? But decided to help her cheat? Best pastime gambling, dude. Like, every week, no, can't go into detail about that. A little bit into detail. I like watching horses. We'll leave it at that. Has she swapped out some cards? The game had suddenly taken on a whole new angle. The look on Jack's face changed instantly. Lightly clearing his throat, Jack put the glass back on the table with his left hand. Then, once more, he cleared his throat. The dealer, recognizing the signal, picked up the cards again. It was their code for deal normally next round. Okay, so he does know. The dealer is a fucking cheater. Holy moly. So Jack, what the fuck are you doing, man? Uma Musume horses, I heard horses. Dude, I love Uma Musume so much. I've been busy with work, so I can't play as much as I used to. But man, I love Uma Musume. I love horse racing in general now. Maybe I'm not too much of a gambling man. Well, okay, that's a lie. But maybe I'm not too much in the know. But what interests me is that when there are races streamed online, I get to look at their pedigree, which means like I can see their family, you know, their family tree and whatnot. So I'm like, oh, whoa, this is from Symboli Chris S's bloodline. I'm gonna root for them. Or Manhattan, this is Manhattan Cafe's granddaughter or something. I hope they win. It's cool. Let's see. Third hand, as expected, each discarded just one card. Jack called and the girl stood. Jack's hand was a full house. How about that? With a flourish, Jack laid his cards on the table. The bar patrons snickered into their cups. The girl set down her cards without a word. Ain't no way. She got a royal straight flush. 4 sevens. It was the girl's win. And the bar once again returned to silence. Holy shit. Wait, okay. Oh, okay, never mind. Full house is a pair and a 3 of a kind. Right. Okay. So a 4 pair is really good. Or a 4 of a kind, really good. Dude, I'm gonna forget what chapter we're on. Chapter 4? The daughter. Ultimately, it was the girl's win. The silence of the bar was punctuated only by the sounds of the raccoon's argument out on the street. You never know what to expect when you look at a family tree. I know I sure was surprised looking at mine. Why are you surprised, William, about your family tree? Is it a family circle? I'm joking. That'd be messed up. I hope not. Holding back the laughter bubbling up, Jack asked the girl a question. Hey, Missy, where, oh well, did you learn to be this good? The girl made no reply. Instead, she took the cards in her hand and began shuffling. They flew back and forth with exquisite grace between her long, slender fingers. She dealt 5 to Jack, then 5 to herself. Show them, she demanded, and Jack obliged. His hand was 4 jacks, her hand was 4 kids. 4 kings. 4 kids. Thankfully, no. Thank God. That'd be awkward. Oh, let me check this. Oh man, I forgot what the website was called, where you check your heritage or whatever. That'd be wild if you saw like, wait a minute, what do you mean my aunt is my mother? What? Let's see. You're kidding me? Oh, sorry. His hand was 4 jacks, her hand was 4 kings. You're kidding me. Jack was nearly speechless by the sight, to which she only said, "Jack doesn't beat King." The word king. Murmurs rippled through the bar. King. It was the handle of a legendary gambler, said to be the best in the Republic until his death. The card technique that the girl had shown was one of the ones King had been fond of using when he felt like teasing Jack. Okay, so they're all cheaters. Cool. Oh man, the families in Harry Potter are circle. Gross. What is it? Why does it go back? Oh, what's it called? Is it Ouroboros? No, Ouroboros is two snakes. Ah, well, same meaning. Your family tree is just the snake eating itself. That's wild. Who are you? Jack asked the girl. She gave him a long, barely cold glare at the question, as if it were both stupid and one she'd been dying to answer. You probably don't know me, but I know you very well. She spat. Hello, Victory Jack. My name's Hal. I'm the daughter of King, who you killed. You're King's daughter? Jack had never met King's daughter. Not in person, no. But nonetheless, he did have memories of her. King had been a doting father that had drilled holes in Jack's ears with endless stories about her. I see. So King's daughter has come to kill me, huh? The atmosphere in the bar was suddenly charged. Alright then, kill me. The words casually left Jack's mouth. It was a line no one in the bar had ever expected. He tapped the chest. His chest. Not his chest. Not hers. They got time. The narrator said so. The heart's here. Make sure you aim well. The girl, Hal, quietly drew her over gun. Her aim, of course, was Jack's heart. Hal's fingers sought out the trigger of her gun. There wasn't a man in this bar who could find the courage to stop her. The punks and hoods just cowered. Yes. Whispering from their seats. Shut up, y'all! Shut up, all ya! Shouted over the buzz. The chat in the bar stilled, grinding his back teeth. Jack looked straight into the girl's eyes. That's right. My goal is revenge, she seethed. It won't mean anything like this. Hal lowered her gun. As Jack watched the barrel of the weapon slide away from his chest, confusion creased his face. Hal continued talking. Over these last 3 years, I've spent blood, sweat, and tears to learn to be as good as I am. And with that, the girl threw a card in Jack's face with some kind of invitation. I have a stage that's better suited to settling all this ready for us, she said, never giving Jack a moment to protest. We'll finish our match there. It'll be one of the poker matches you so love dearly. And I swear, I'll make sure you eat your full share of misery and bitterness. After the slop you forced my father to swallow. Did someone say slop? Also, hydrate. You know what? I probably should be drinking a lot. Forgive me if I take a lot of pauses. There we go. Let's read the last one again. And I swear, I'll make sure you eat your full share of misery and bitterness after the slop you forced my father to swallow. With the threat lingering in the air, Hal disappeared. Unable to grasp the meaning of the girl's words, Jack just sat there for a while. Finally, he picked up the card that had fallen on the floor and read the text printed on it. Tomorrow night at 10, come to the harbor. The harbor? It can't be. A sense of foreboding ran through the back of Jack's mind. As he was about to crush the card in his hand, a small signature on the back caught his eye. Enrique. The penmanship was familiar, as was the name. Oh man. Jack's sense of foreboding would prove right. Chapter 6. Oh, we're getting through this really fast, actually. I thought it would take longer. King. On the night after the day Hal visited, Jack headed to the harbor as the card instructed. In a rare show of sobriety, he hadn't had a drop of booze. Uh-oh. He's not drinking? Uh-oh. He realized at some point he was being followed. Just as well, he knew it was someone acting on behalf of Enrique. Don't worry, he yelled as he stopped and turned. I ain't gonna run or hide from this. No one answered. Tch, what a boring fellow you are. Turning back around, Jack continued on. That night was a dark one. Neither moonlight nor a single star pierced the cloud-shrouded sky. Jack only had the road lamps to guide him as he meandered through the empty streets. And as he did, memories of the grand match between him and King flooded back. So King is dead, right? That's why she wants to kill Jack, because she thinks Jack killed King. And 7, 8, 9, 6, 7. Sorry. Sorry. He's gotta have 2 beers. King's legendary skills had earned him his nickname to match. He had been both Jack's teacher and his greatest rival. I'm sorry about the 6, 7 joke earlier, by the way. I don't know what happened. I said the number 6 and 7 came out. I don't know. 6, 7 years ago. Sorry. That's bad. 7 years ago, Jack and King had played a game of their lives. The game of their lives. It was Jack who found himself the winner. That game was used by the privileged in the underworld of the Republic to decide the outcome of a struggle for power. King, forced to take responsibility for losing, was killed. Though indirect, it could not be denied that Jack's win had been King's ultimate loss. Oh shit. Gambling with your life, huh? Around an hour after leaving the bar, he reached the harbor. The smell of refuse and brine wafted in on a warm breeze. The enormous boat was floating on the dark night sea just ahead. I said whapping waves. Fuck me, dude. Waves lapping quietly at its sides. Its hull was painted a solid black, making it almost impossible to see. It was the same boat that Jack and King had been on for that fateful final game. As Jack approached the gangway, he was met by a small silhouette from the shadows. Hal. Welcome, Victory Jack, she said. I really didn't think you'd come all this way here on your own. 2 feet. I have to admit, you've got courage. It must suck being the number 6, 8 between 2 awful numbers. Hey, at least one of those numbers is funny, right? 6, 9 is funny. I remember those days. Back in the days of 426, 9. They're still kind of funny, but they're more like wholesome now for some reason. Because they're part of our childhood. 6, 7 though. Normally, Jack might have a joke or a comeback. But tonight alone, he was a different man. Glancing at Hal, he boarded the ship without a word. The light from the portals shone blue, glinting off his eyes as he passed. The sound of steam whistle. The sound of the steam whistle was swallowed by the lonely darkness, and slowly, the ship slipped free from the harbor and out to sea. 6'9's younger brother. 6'9's nobody younger brother, and 6'7's more mature, more stable older brother. They are the middle child, who has both responsibility and nothing. Ugh. Chapter 7. The ship. More water. Okay. The ship was utterly silent as it cut through the velvety darkness of the night. In contrast to the stillness and inky black of the outside, one layer down the ship's interior was filled with light and sound. Furnishings from every part of the continent adorned the walls, and a band of musicians played a cheery song. The orbital glow of a chandelier, imported from Libro, shone down on every form of human desire. In the hall built at the center of the ship, guests laughed and chatted. They appeared to be the finest of ladies and gentlemen, but each and every one were part of the seedy Republican underworld. They were the type of folk that spoke of murders as easily as one would dinner or a fine wine. Oh yes, this murder was quite exquisite. Oh my. Well, let's see. Hi, you. Hi, Taquito, you. Hi, you. How you doing? Me, you, or you. But yes, we are currently just in story time because these books, these mini books, to be clear, are related to important characters in this game. So I'm like, oh, I guess I have to read it. You. It's good to see you. As always, seeing a familiar face puts a smile on my face. But yeah, it's story time right now. We have to expand on this lore. Let's see. The faces haven't changed much in 7 years. The farthest depths of the hall reserve discreet seating for the highest ranked of the lot. And just like before, there was a certain group of men there. One old man who was flanked by several bodyguards stood out in particular. Chief Minister Shamrock. Shamrock? I feel like I've heard this name before. Wait, I know this name. No. The president of Calvert is Rockefeller. I think his name was actually Rockefeller. But yes, Chief Minister Shamrock. He happened to be the host of the party aboard the ship. A long white beard trailed down his chest. It was his symbol, also the symbol of power. Though he retired several years ago, he continued to serve in an advisory role to many organizations. Retirement had done nothing to slow his influence on the nation. He was a man well worthy of being called monster of the underworld. Chief Minister Shamrock held his party once every year as a place for the most powerful to meet and share useful information. Of course, there were many in the group who could hardly be called friendly with their attitude. Two of such men were Enrique and Juan. Two different cultures. Enrique and Juan, I guess. Enrique, both 7 years ago and now, was the man behind arranging Jack's let me fix this. Let's see. Enrique, both 7 years ago and now, was the man behind arranging Jack's faithful gambling matches. Formerly an arms dealer, he had expanded his dealings to smuggling drugs within the Eastern Quarter a decade prior and never looked back. For that, he became a villain on the rise, the best in the new class. Conversely, won many times. Men will read instead of the absolute peak that is FGO, Flash Game Visual Novel Experience. God damn it! Tram, you can't get me back into FGO. Honestly, if the me many years ago streamed, I'd probably run BlueStacks and then read the FGO chapters on stream. But that life is gone. I turned it away. It's never gonna come back. Ever. Maybe. Hopefully not. Yeah, we shall read. They're giving 1,000 Saints quests. God damn it, Tram. You can't convince me to go back. Oh yes. Let's see. Conversely, nope, let me drink some water. Conversely, one was a villain whose roots ran deep in the region, even back before the Eastern Quarter. He was the kind of man who ruled from the top, commanding gangs of thugs, punks, and the like. No, Virgil, I will not show you my balls. God damn it, I still have that, huh? Oh, I added a new sound alert. I think some of you have seen it. But it is the gamers one, where it's like, what was it called? I shall protect the most oppressed group of them all, gamers. That was my favorite one so far, I think. But yeah, be gone, thou shalt not corrupt our soul.
With the glass ceiling broken, all the oppressed groups shall prosper, especially the most oppressed group of all,
Gamers. I love it so much. That is from Batman Beyond. Holy moly. But yes, thou shalt not corrupt our soul. We must keep moving forward. One was the kind of man who ruled from the top and commanding gangs of thugs, punks, and the like. For as long as the two were in the same business, Enrique and Juan had been locked in a vicious territorial dispute. Moe. Holy moly. Oh, I make myself wince in pain. Good lord, good grief. I'll still do it when I see it. Oh yes. The clip that no, we're not. Yeah, we'll see. It was the classic tale of new versus old, and neither side yielded in rage. Every drop of blood in their attempts to claim dominance was only washed away with more blood. We clip farming guys. You really are my people. Guys, we live and breathe the clip farm. It's the only reason why we stream, for the potential of a clip. And one day, we will find the right clip. The clip. Holy moly. However, it was easy to wash away. However easy it was to wash away, the constant splattering of blood across pavement did little to bring in the mirror for either side. It took 3 years of profitless violence for Enrique to finally propose a solution. A one-on-one gambling match. I fucking pressed X by accident. Chapter 7, I think. A one-on-one gambling match between the best of the best. Even cheating was welcome. For it could hardly be called cheating if no one was ever caught in the act.
TheAntiYuu, if you log in for the 1000 St. Quartz bonus, you can log in a month later for the yearly servant rotation banner that has a new servant every day. That includes your beloved limited event Wishiwakamaru. That is guaranteed NP2 or more.
God damn it, champ. Stop trying to convert me back into FGO. That life, I've thrown it away. Funny enough, I still have it on my phone. The data is still there. I could just reinstall it, but no, I refuse. I can't go back into it. Not a paid advertisement, by the way. I just want streamers to stream this game. No, you can't make me. One's first instinct was to reject the idea.
UWA.
No, I'm not doing it. Tempting him with gotcha. Just because you say the word gambling and horses doesn't mean I'm gonna play. You didn't say gambling at all. Or horses. I planted those words there myself. Let's see. One's first instinct was to reject the idea. But even he could see the heavy toll of the fighting had taken on his organization. Truly, the only thing keeping him from agreeing was his old-fashioned stubborn mentality. He was, at his core, a man greatly adverse to change. In order to set his plans in motion, Enrique brought his proposal forward to none other than Chief Minister Shamrock, who also served as advisor to One's group. With him having granted the match his blessing, there was little more One could do but accept. So basically, Enrique is the new kid with the new gangs, and One is part of the old gang. And Enrique's like, you know what? We don't have to fight. Let's just gamble. You can cheat, just don't get caught. And One is like, fuck, I'm not doing this because I don't know how to cheat. But Enrique's like,
to the
hey,
evil
Chief
spirits. The moon god TheAntiYuu is with you.
Thank you, you. Listen, can we get a round of applause for you? Because we love you so much. I love you. You love you. I'm so glad you is with you. Also the moon god you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I love you guys so much. Let's see. Chapter 8. Oh, we're going through this really fast, actually. Nostalgia. While Hal sat and contemplated her past, Shaq was hunched over at the bar counter in the main hall. It was a spot with a full view of the setting for the match to come. He stared at the stage, never once even touching the drink he'd ordered. The same seats, same colors. The more he looked at it, the more it felt as if the events of 7 years ago happened only yesterday. A voice started Jack from his reverie. Rails into reverie. By the way, do you want to start this game? I have a spare account for like $200. No! You're not gonna get the other you on this. For context, you... Travis been like, you know what? If you're tired of your own account, and that's why you're not playing, I have my account to share with you. I'm like, no! The temptations, huh? Let's see, yes. While Hal sat contemplating on her past, Jack was hunched over at the bar, was spotted with a full view of match to come. Same seat, same colors. Okay, right. How about a drink on me? Without turning, he wordlessly shook his head. Oh. Huh? Who said that? How about a drink on me? Without turning, he wordlessly shook his head. Jack didn't need to look through the 7-year-old memories to recognize that voice. It was one. The very man who punished King with death. Oh, fuck that. Well, okay, it's like, who's worse? The guy who killed your mentor, your father figure, or the guy who's using this child as a soldier? I don't know. Oh, I eagerly await seeing the skill level that once dethroned a king, Jack. With that, one disappeared. A Jack dethroning a king, huh? Jack could only bitterly smile. The clock steadily ticked away. It was 11:50. The match would begin in 10 minutes. The guests had begun to gather in the hall. Every one of them seemed to have been waiting eagerly for his night. Many had money riding on the outcome. Compared to Enrique or Juan's contest, though, they barely had anything to lose. Hal followed Enrique out into the hall, taking her seat immediately. She sat quietly, eyes straight ahead. You doesn't need $200 worth of rolls. You just want $200. Asked FGO if they do Raid Legends sponsors. No, listen. I thought about it one time. Obviously I'm not gonna do it, but I'm like, Stream Elements. There's a sign-up form for different games and mobile games. They look bad, by the way, or they don't look great. But one of them was Raid Shadow Legends. I'm like, guys, what if for haha, not really haha. I played Raid Shadow Legends for money. Just a thought though. But yes. So she is on Enrique's team, is what I'm hearing. I won't judge. I'll judge myself. It's gonna be really bad. If she was bothered by the crowd or the enormity of the event, she gave no sign. After watching Hal take her place, Jack slowly rose from his spot at the bar. Unlike Hal, Jack had a bit of a name. As he stepped forward, the crowd called out. It brought back more memories of his match with King. How nervous and reckless he was by the shouts and cheers. How he wanted nothing more than to run away. Jack and Hal were both seated now. He used the money for gacha rolls. No, you swears you will never accept sponsors from Raid Shadow Legends. You agrees. This is the Council of Yous. Court is adjourned. The card table in the center of the hall lay between them. The two faced each other, but their gazes never met. In total silence, time passed. Shortly after, the two took their seats. A black-garbed man sat in a chair across from them. Just like 7 years ago. He was a dealer provided by the Chief Minister Shamrock. The dealer pressed a switch below the card table. Slowly, the table area sank into the floor, allowing the guests in the hall to watch from a bird's eye view of the duel. From behind the respective backed players, Juan's group and Enrique's group cast intense gazes at the gamblers. Farther back, behind it all, watching over everything, was Chief Minister Shamrock. Now then, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, I'm sorry for the voice. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a revenge match, Enrique yelled, unable to contain his enthusiasm. It had been far too long since the gambling world was given such a high-stakes game. The crowd answered Enrique's introduction with a roar. Well, yeah. I'll keep doing the voices. Okay, sure. I'll do my best with them. What chapter are we on? 10. The match. Separated. I need more lines in this. Separated by the small card table, the two faced off. Each player had a amount of chips to wager. Once someone's pile was reduced to nothing, the match would be over. The clock struck midnight. In the silence following the chime, the grand match between Jack and Hal began. At first, the match was totally even. For every hand Jack won, Hal won another. Hydrate, thank you for the hydrate, will do. Gotta get my voice into the mood. Uh-oh. Wah, 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 wah. Whenever Hal won a hand, Jack had the next. Neither gave a wrench. I think that is the in-game, like, an inch, I think. Because they don't say inches or meters in this. They say like, oh, Selge, Reg, and whatever, Arge. So like weird replacement words. I don't know if they are in real life. I'll have to look that up myself. The ones most surprised by this close contest were One and his group. Everyone who had bet on Jack started to jeer and holler. During the match, time and time again, Hal spoke to Jack. Using conversation to distract their opponent was all part of the game. But Hal's persistence went beyond just tactics. Jack, however, never said a single word back to her until roughly 30 minutes passed. Then finally, he broke the silence at the time with a low, textured voice. Imagine sitting at a desk writing a whole series of books for a game that most players will never read. Right, so that's the thing. I'm gonna explain this again, because it is a fun fact. So these are collectibles throughout the first and second game. We're in the third game right now. But for some reason, the next story event in this game is related to what's going on in these books. As in the first text box, they're like, by the way, I'm Gambler Jack. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm reading the books now. So that the Skyrim players, dude, just lore in those games in general, there's a lot. Let's see. However, Jack said a single word back to her until never said one, until roughly 30 minutes had passed. Then finally broke the silence at the same time with a low, textured voice. Once upon a time, there was a man. It was so soft the crowd could barely hear, but Jack wasn't speaking for them, he continued. This man had something he admired. He wanted to become the thing he admired, and he wanted to win against the object of his admiration. And through it all, he was drawn closer to that which he admired. Both laid down their hands. Let's see. They forced you to read. They basically did. I read the 3 books collection of 600 pages for Skyrim? What? Who wrote this? Also, there was a book wrote by a blind NPC. There's no way. Oh god. Guess what? There's nothing in there because he can't see. What about Braille? Well, I guess he can't see that either. He can feel it, but he probably would get everything all misaligned. Let's see. Both laid down their hands. Jack had 1 pair. Hal had 2. Ships moved from Jack's mountain to Hal's. What is it, Jack? This all part of your plan? Hal would occasionally add a sarcastic remark, but Jack just kept on telling the story. The man sold some tricks from that which he admired, and practiced his own skills as best he could. In the end, his efforts eventually made him strong enough that people called him Victory. At some point, there was someone who took notice of that reputation. He thought, why not pit the best against each other? There's no show that could be better. Enrique's ears twitched. Something in what Jack was saying bothered him. The man gladly accepted the offer for show. It was the match of a lifetime, and with that which he admired the most after all. The man's heart danced with excitement. Back then, that man was a young fool, couldn't see the world around him for what it really was. Certainly, he never have thought about what it would really mean to lose that match. You has no patience to read, would immediately quit to go play a war game that requires more strategic thinking. Yeah, like World of Tanks. I have played World of Warships a lot, but that was many years ago. I want to say back in like 2022-ish. I used to play World of Warships a lot. That was fun. Enterprise, best girl. I mean, oh, the best ship. Aircraft carriers are cool, man. I wanted to play War Thunder, but I didn't bother installing it. You played War Thunder? Okay, cool. As I mentioned it. Okay, Mr. Actually, I see you. Oh man, if we're talking about Azure Lane, my favorites would be Renown, Warspit, Enterprise is up there, San Diego is up there, Rhode Island is up there. Oh god, a Javelin is up there. Yikes. Laffy is up there. Don't note that last one though. Shangri-La Best. You like Kantai Collection? Oh man, I like Azure Lane. Kantai Collection, I want to at least watch the anime of that. I haven't seen anything of that. I've seen the designs. I like that one. Okay, nope. I was gonna say I like that one girl with the ribbon, and then I was about to describe her outfit, and I'm like, nope, probably shouldn't say that out loud. Very embarrassing for me to say. Tell you what. But the Kantai Collection characters are cute, but I've seen nothing about the story or plot. Azure Lane I've seen on the other hand. Alright, where was I? Hal listened intensely. At some point, she started to pay attention to Jack's story. The audience was much the same. Everyone in the hall strained to hear that tale thumbling through Jack's lips. The two played their cards. Jack had no pair. Hal had full house. Chips moved from Jack's mountain to Hal's. I wish they would label these chapters. Okay, just making sure. Chapter 10 was the one I just read though, right? Okay, cool. So it was chapter 11. I guessed right. That's my bad. We like boats. One of my best friends calls himself the boat fucker. Not me though. He knows who he is. Chapter 11, decisive moment. Jack. Oh, sorry. Kantai Collection focused on Japanese ships while Azure Lane focused on the varieties. Hitori, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're eating well, sleeping well, playing well, studying well, doing all of that, living your life. Hitori over here, good artist friend, check them out. So right now, we are reading through these like side books, because apparently they're important to the next story segment, which we'll get to sooner or later. Right now, we have the character Hal, 18-year-old girl who's like, Jack killed my dad in a gambling match. I had to take him down. And Jack is like, yeah, I know what's going on. And I'm just gonna play along. How's everyone? I am doing fantastic. You know, I thought this would be longer. Well, actually, it's been around an hour, so about as long as I would think. After this, we're going to do the actual story of it, which involves these characters. Oh, man. Yeah. Everyone's doing good, I hope. I hope. If you're here, you gotta be doing well. I would assume. Where was I? Jack. Hal chided. You're so busy talking and forgetting how to play the game. Enough. I'll settle things here and now. Hal's words reignited the crowd. The silent hall burst into excitement as she pushed forward every last chip in her pile. Perhaps she was just that confident, but Hal already had a significant lead on Jack. He couldn't possibly accept the bet. Guys, I think she's throwing the match. I think Hal is actually throwing the match. Like, oh, you're a loser. I'm gonna bet everything. Watch. Happy to see you. I'm happy to see you too. And you. As well as Hitori. Oh, I'm having fun here. I'm having a good time. This is supposed to be just a chill stream where I read a book. But you know what? Time of my life. Oh, man. The silent hall burst into excitement as she pushed that way. Couldn't accept the bet. Could he? To match my bet, since you seem a little short, how about you wager your life? Because again, she thinks Jack killed her dad. Hal reached under the table and unholstered her orbital gun. She then set both it and a bullet on the table by her chips. If I win, you can kiss your life goodbye. The audience waited for his answer with bated breath. Surely, no one would be foolish enough to accept such a bet. But they thought, but Jack's response was the opposite of what they were expecting, as well as precisely what they were hoping for. Alright, call your bet. Not like it matters if you don't kill me, someone else will. His response sent a wave of shock through the gambling enthusiasts in the hall. Each and every one of them erupting into claps and unbridled cheers of approval. Enrique, personally, could not have been more pleased. One said quietly. Whatever he thought of the situation was privy to him and him alone. The stakes were now that much higher, but neither side opted to change out their hands. Rather, they chose to place their current hand face down. So it's like, you know what? I'll bet my life. I'm not even gonna look at my hand. I'm sure whatever hand I get is gonna be better than yours. So, what happened to the man? Hal asked, seemingly smug with victory. Or possibly, she was just asking to hear Jack's final words. The man never won against the one he admired. Silence followed in the wake of his response. And in that one moment, Hal's unfailing mask shattered to pieces. Her true expression, shown at last and one so beyond her years, was long, unquenched rage that even Enrique had never seen. What are you talking about? You won, didn't you? Here, in this very hall! Tears flooded Hal's eyes and her voice buckled. And you made a fool of my papa! Perhaps caught in the moment, Jack was as abrupt, as impassioned as she was. The texture in his voice thinned, and as he locked eyes with her and cried, Your father never lost! Not to me! He was never made a fool. He never felt a second of misery or humiliation. His pride was intact as it was 7 years ago. He chose to lose in order to protect something he held so dear to him. Enrique visibly panicked upon Jack's confession. Oh, I see. It's like, throw the match or we kill your daughter, probably, and that's how King died. It is time, you shall depart into the ongoing thunderous water. Bye, you. I'm gonna save that one. I say adieu, like the French word. But Bayou is also good. Take care, Tsukino. Yeah. Take care, you. Have fun with War Thunder. Where were we? He chose to lose in order to protect everything he held so dear to him. Enrique visibly panicked upon Jack's confession, sent his thugs forward to silence Jack before he could say any more. One would have no such interruptions, however. With the snap of his fingers, his own men stepped forward to prevent any interference. For the first time since the match began, his curiosity was now visibly piqued. The crowd was restless and clamoring for the results. Once Chief Minister Shamrock gave his sign, the dealer flipped both players' cards. Jack had 4 kings. Hal had 4 jacks. Jacks could never beat kings. You know, they say the line. It was well and truly Jack's victory. The crowd immediately hushed, but mouths were left agape. And the room was bathed in a silence that was uncomfortably palpable. All eyes were on the table and all ears were perked, awaiting some kind of reaction. Seconds passed. Finally, Jack was the first to speak. See? Jack muttered. Jack can't beat King. Oh man. Chapter 12? No need for formalities. You're free to call you. Yes, of course. The charged battle had closed with Jack's dramatic upset of a victory. Putting aside Jack's words, one took a moment to breathe a welcome sigh of relief. Well, this turn of events was no small victory on his part. Conversely, Enrique sat stunned, heads in his hands. Hal stared blankly at the cards, her eyes wide with disbelief. No way. How did you? 4 kings? That should be my hand. Hearing this, Enrique began to violently object, leaving no excuse unaccounted for. Jack was a cheat, he insisted. That match was a wash. No, Jack was disqualified for breaking the rules. Yeah, but they also have this rule where cheating is okay. Unless you can prove that the cheat ever happened, right? Give it up, Don Enrique, one commanded. If you think he's a cheat, then how about you show us, huh? Go on, show us exactly what it is that Jack did. One stood resolutely, arms crossed. "Cheating is fine as long as you're not caught," he recited. It was a core rule of the match, and Enrique knew it. There was nothing he could say back that could lay bare the trick. He stammered over his words as he rushed to nitpick every single detail of Jack's actions throughout the match, but it was no use. "Impossible!" There we go, that's the Enrique voice. Jack denied it all with a single word. It's a technique King used in his final match. Didn't know it at the time, so there's no way Mr. Enrique could. To make me win and keep you safe, Hal, King used this very trick. Truly, a trick worthy of a king. Head bowed, he continued. I could never understand it. If he had a great trick like this up his sleeve, then what on earth would make him do something dumb like throw a match? I hated him for that, you know? Hell, I spent these past 7 years consoling myself on booze, drowning in it. Jack looked up, his eyes catching the sparkle of the chandelier above them just right. Once I saw the invitation, Hal, it started to make sense. Seeing Mr. Enrique's name on the back was all I needed for everything to fall into place. Do you remember, Hal? On that same day as that match, you were in bed after being struck with a very sudden illness. No one could explain what it was. Jack stared at Hal like a fish on a hook. So what? What does that have to do with anything? Jack ignored her and continued. Around the same time, I heard a certain rumor about Mr. Enrique. Word was, he got his hands on a hell of a poison. Something along those lines anyway. Perhaps Jack wasn't the only one who had heard this rumor. Curious as they were to listen in on Jack's story, a flurry of whispers swept through the audience upon the mention of the poison. Men of whispers where one couldn't understand word for word what was being said, but any onlooker would know exactly what everyone was thinking. Only Enrique could stare at the ground and bite his lip. Facts weren't difficult to piece together. There was Hal, who just so happened to fall ill during the worst of times for King. There was Enrique, who had conveniently acquired a poison during the best of times for him. And then, there was King. Blatantly lost against me on purpose, Jack said. There's an easy way to explain all those things, and it boils down to one simple truth. One leapt to his feet, fury writ all over his features. He began screaming at Enrique, You! 7 years ago, you poisoned this girl, and then you threatened King with it! Holy shit. The sense, you poisoned this girl and then threatened King, didn't you? Every word from one's mouth was akin to being punched in the gut. Blow after blow, after blow, after blow, after blow, after blow. Her body could only stiffen. Before Juan's accusations, Enrique desperately scrambled to put a defense together. He tried valiantly to hide how flustered he was, to conceal how sweaty his palms were. But never was there a poorer actor on stage. Indeed, the only way he begged and pleaded his case before such a massive jury was almost humorous. Everyone was quick to believe what Jack was saying, of course. There was no proof that such a tragedy had occurred at all. Yeah, there was no proof. It could easily have been cleverly arranged by a string of lies. Yet, Enrique's rambles professing his innocence didn't make any sense to them. Whereas Jack's story of a few words made far too much. In the underworld, betrayal was a constant companion. That was precisely why, however, plain logic triumphed proof time and time again. So, as the masses felt your story made the most logical sense, proof, be it present or lacking, didn't mean a damn thing. No one cares if you have evidence. If they want to believe and it makes sense to them, then it makes sense to them. Enrique knew this rule as well as any other man or woman present, as it slowly dawned on him that his punishment was only a matter of time. If not, he sees protestations. Ugh, gross. Joking. Hal merely continued to stand as still as could be. She was being held upright by a throng of emotions. and her mind worked overtime to catch up to a new feeling of revelations of that night had brought. My father never lost, she whispered. That truth was comforting balm to her heart, but at the same time, it filled her with a deep sense of loss. Her father had chosen death himself. The very thought of it was was far too big and far too sad. Far too sad. The flames of revenge that had fueled her actions suddenly and utterly went out. And as her once burning drive died, all that remained was thin smoke and cold white ash where her anger had been. That means, for me, Papa. The feelings that began to well up turned into words, and as they parted from her, everything that had been bubbling up inside surged without. Falling to the floor, Hal curled up in a ball and began to cry like a child. As he glanced at Hal from the corner of his eye, one put a hand on Jack's shoulder and patted him in a congratulatory way. Tonight went better than I could have possibly imagined. I'll do anything you ask if it's in my power, he whispered to Jack. Then give me Hal, Jack requested without a moment's hesitation. Give me this girl. No, it's the, Hal is the daughter of his mentor. So I guess that makes sense. They're sort of like family already, you know? It's still weird to say without context. Then give me Hal, Jack requested without a moment's hesitation. I'm turning the goddamn porcupine. That's all, folks. One was hard-pressed to answer. No matter how pitiable he found Hal, she was still a part of Enrique's. Even if there were to be punishments meted out for the events of 7 years ago, her freedom was very much in question. Give Jack what he wants. Will it really be such a problem? That voice from behind both of them froze every single person in the hall. All eyes turned to a single point. The one who drew their gaze was a bearded consultant to the underworld, Chief Minister Shamrock. Giving him the girl isn't a problem, is it, Enrique? Enrique nodded weakly. At last, the ship was filled with cries of celebration. Final chapter? Jack and Hal returned to the harbor at dawn. The enormous ship disappeared into the morning fog, gone before most knew it was even there, as if they had been played by an illusion all along. What will you do with me then? Hal asked. Nothing. You're free. I ain't got nothing to do with you, he said. Jack shrugged nonchalantly. I doubt anyone will ever try to use your life in any deals ever again. Do whatever you wish. Hal was quiet for a moment, then said, Hey, Jack, why? Why would you do all this for me? Jack gave her a small, weird smile. King gave his life to keep you safe. And by saving you, he saved my life as well. I'm only standing here today because of him. Don't you think it's only natural I'd use the life he gave me to make his wish come true? Wish? What do you mean? Jack smiled. I believe your father regretted setting foot into those gambling dens. Not because of the game, but because there's no way a guy like him would have ever risked putting his daughter in danger for anything. He adored you, you know? Never shut the fuck up about you. So annoying. Oh man, God rest his soul. You should have never got wrapped up in this dark world, Hal. I'm sure you would have wished the same. Hal didn't know what to say. Jack continued. If you get what I'm saying, then run off from here and don't ever come back. And with that, Jack strode away and left Hal standing there by the sea. The Calvard Republic. There's a city in this country. Oh, okay, we're redoing the intro, huh? The Calvard Republic. There's a city in this country, a place where migrants from the east have recreated their homeland, down to the bright lacquered tiles. On the northern outskirts of that city was a little rundown bar. Over a week had passed since that faithful game. Jack could still be found there in that same dingy bar. As always, he was at his liquor starting from noon. He had settled things with his past, but he was still the same man he was before. No, he changed. He drank less. And when he drank, he didn't throw it back like a man dying of thirst, but instead sipped slowly and appreciated the taste. Oh, I should learn a thing or two from him, holy moly. And that day, once more, the doors of the place opened. With a sound like a shriek, a new customer stepped into that very same bar. And that new customer was Hal. Jack choked on his whiskey. Fuck. Hal, what are you doing here? This ain't the kind of place you should be in. Ignoring his sputtering, she pulled up a stool and gave him her most dazzling smile. Hey Jack, she began. Let's play a game. A real shocker of a match. Only this time, all bets are off. Oh, that's cute. Now we're gonna see those characters immediately. Oh, it's a minigame door. I have to save just in case. It's a minigame door, so I guess we're gonna be gambling real soon. Let's just TP there. No, let me do a quick BRB. A BRB, and then when we come back, we'll go do that story event. One moment. See you in a bit. Bye. Listen. Let's go. Yeah. I didn't think this option was me right now. What am I supposed to do? I don't know why they let me control this person. I don't think this is the intention. Like, duh, speaking of girls out on their own, what's up? We have 2 children by themselves. One is our... We have 2 child party members wandering around town without adult supervision. Isn't that nuts? Why would they let this happen? Cool. Dude, we have to land. Oh, we're crash landing. Oh, man. What are you doing? We could all just work together, be friends. Not like Wiseman is here. Ah, shit. We just got this thing put together. Well, they said that, like, the tall structure is the most important one. We have to land either near it, or we're gonna have to walk the entire way. Oh, I have a strong feeling we're gonna have to walk the entire way. Oh, wait, did we not land on the city? Uh-oh. No, we're good, we made it. Oh, we made it on the far edge, though. At the far edge, nowhere near the middle, where we're supposed to be. Damn it. Finale Trails in the Sky. It's named Trails in the Sky. That's the name of the chapter. Dude, name drop. I love this game. I love this game so much. Holy shit. Well, all sure, that's what he'd want. I don't know if that's what he'd want. I think he'd just want to not die. I don't want to waste a tasty corpse. Holy shit. You guys are fucked up. Why would he do that? Why? Don't shake hands to that! It's awful! I can't believe you guys. We raised that chicken with our own 2 hands. It fought loyally for us. It beat the boss for us. And you stand here before me trying to eat them? Once he gets... It's only natural. She has ruled the kingdom for 40 years, leading through times of strife and war. All without a husband, I might add. I can be the husband. Don't worry. I'll take over. I'll help the queen. How old is she? I'll help the queen. I gotta shoot my shot. I don't care about the king thing. I don't care about royalty. I just want... Anyway. Oh, god damn it. Okay, and we are back. Alright, let's get to it. Let me take out this PNG because we are done reading, as far as I can tell. Unless we're doing more reading. Otherwise, put that away for now. Let us go, minigame door. To choose left or choose right, only the card knows. If this is blackjack, I'm gonna be disappointed. Well, not disappointed. It's still fun in the end, right? But The two mini games that involve cards are poker and blackjack in this game, at least. To choose left or choose right. Only the card knows. Cards know what the future holds. If you wish to step inside, no, hold on. Safety save. I love saving. To choose left. Okay. Do you want to go inside? Absolutely. Yes. Alright, let's go in. Let's see what we got. It is a minigame door. I want to see what minigame. I'd be really upset if it had nothing to do with cards. Alright, both Ren and Richard are in the party. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. The Calvard Republic. Oh, we're reading this again. Okay. The Calvard Republic. There's a city in this country. A place where migrants from the east have recreated their homeland. Down to the bright lacquered tiles. Something rundown bar. Where you'll always find Jack. Nicknamed the Eastern Quarter. It was home of the people of all kinds. From all kinds of places. Under northern outskirts of that town was a little rundown bar. Doubtless, it had been presentable now. Doubtless it had been presentable once, but now the plaster was crumbling, and what doors were left barely fit their pitted frames. Of course, such a seedy place attracted the clientele to match. Inside were two gamblers of exceptional skill. It was only mere months ago that they had turned the underworld on its head in the match of the century. Okay, a couple of months after the book. Cool. The first was Jack, a very prolific blue-eyed gambler, known by the moniker Victory Jack, who was finally able to put his past behind him. The second was Hal, a petite gambler who remained doggedly by his side despite his best attempts to shake her. Well, I mean, that's cute. Listen, he was like best friends with her father. She didn't know him personally, but he was best friends with her father. That's gotta mean something. Also, he saved her life, I guess, you know, whatever. Today was yet another ordinary day at that bar. However, the shriek of the door opening announced the arrival of someone who's anything but. Let's see it. They have character models too. Okay, what do we got? Huh? Who the hell are you? Oh, this is a remix of Cry For Me, Cry For You, but like casino version. Or bar version. Tavern version. Huh? Who the hell are you? Gotta be either really dumb or really brave. And that's saying something with this joint. I put my money in the former. How about you? Hey! Get away from him, you guys! This is Hal? No way, this can't be. Sorry about them. I'm sure that wasn't the welcome you were expecting when you stepped in here. I was told, listen guys, I'm not saying, listen, the book clearly said she had dark skin and dark hair. And she seems pretty fair-skinned with like pretty medium brown hair. Holy moly, I've been lied to, I've been betrayed. Oh well, this is fine. It's still cool that we see what she looks like though. So sorry about them. I'm sure that wasn't the welcome you were expecting when you stepped in here. They're not bad people really, I swear. Although, you could certainly be forgiven for thinking so looking at them. Are you a customer by chance? Here, let me show you to a table. Oh. Still, you're quite the unusual one. If you don't mind me saying so. Not many people would willingly come to a rundown bar like this, especially not in the middle of the day, unless you're not Hal, and I am right. Okay. I'm not saying it was a bad idea to come here, of course. Sure, it's in desperate need of renovations and the regulars are a rowdy bunch, but there's just something, I don't know, warm about this place, like I'm home. The food's a lot better than you'd think too. Oh, I want food. Oh, watch your step. I'm pretty sure that floor panel's gonna snap any day now. Then replace it. Well, here's your seat. Are we playing against Jack? That would be fucking cool. Anything you'd like to order? You don't look like you're here for booze anyway. How about something to eat? Personally, I'd recommend the Tom Yum Goong. Goong? The Goong? No, probably Tom Yum Goong. It's the most popular thing on our menu, and for good reason. That mix of spicy's just right amount of sourness is perfect. I can see your mouth watering already. That's a definite yes. How about something to drink? Just water? Do you work here now, Hal? I guess you don't have anywhere else to go, right? No money, no job, but also no one to push you around? Huh? Sorry, what was that? You're looking for Jack? Yeah, he's my favorite book character. Well, he's usually sleeping in the back at this time of day. Wait. Did you come to challenge him to a game of something? Sorry, I didn't even think to ask if that was what you were here for. Well, alright. I'll go and talk to him. If he's in a good mood, he might be willing. Don't get your hopes up, though. Wait here for a minute, okay? Okay. Hey, you hear that? That guy over there wants to take Jack out. I could be a woman, who knows? Yeah, I heard. If he takes him up on it, this get real interesting. Wouldn't be too sure about that. Ain't often that Jack actually gets serious, and I don't know. I don't know if that guy's got what it takes to bring him out. Oh, is that a yes? Well, here's the Tom Yum Goong you ordered. You ordered it for me, by the way. You just said your face says yes. Here you go. Eat it while it's still hot. Oh, and as for Jack, sorry, but he says he'll pass this time. Seems like he's still hungover from drinking yesterday. Doesn't even want to get up. I'm sure that's not what you want to hear after coming all this way to challenge him, but that's Jack for you. Wait, no. I've got a great idea. How about you and I have a game first? If you beat me, I'll go bug him again. I'm sure he'd be totally interested in someone who's better than me. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. Holy moly.
My voice is becoming like this. You guys ever hear about Perfect Cell? That's me. Oh, Piccolo.
Sorry, I don't know where I was going with that. Thank you for the hydrate. Yes! Yes! I'm sure he'd totally be interested in someone who's better than me. Surprised! I'm actually quite the gambler, you know. The name's Hal. I'm the daughter of the legendary gambler king. I know exactly who you are. And you look different from what I imagined. But you know what? We'll take it. Actually, how old? She's 18. She's 18. Okay, but still dangerous for me to say. Holy moly. Not exactly a household name, but it's a pretty famous one in these kind of circles. Fair warning, I don't plan on holding back one bit. If we're doing this, we're going all out. Plus, if I win, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Are you good with that? Shit, I'm gonna lose this. Brother, no, don't brother me. Guys, I'm gonna lose this match and I'm gonna get kicked out like instantly. It's gonna be so embarrassing. I'll take that as a yes. Well, let's move to a more suitable table, shall we? As for the game, how does blackjack sound? Right, they said left or right, make your choice. Brr, brr. Oh, is that what Jack looks like? We don't see his front. I need to beat Hal so I know what Jack looks like. What are the rules? Series of blackjack games against Hal. 1-on-1. Maximum of 7 games will take place, and the first player to win 4 games is the victor. Following commands can be used. Take 1 additional card, you can take up to 6 additional cards, providing you don't bust. I'm gonna bust! Your total score exceeds yeah. Stand, take no additional cards. And take on your opponent, use the one. Okay. Having 7 cards combined, dude. She's gonna cheat, I can tell. Having 7 cards that a combined total of 21 or less results in a 7 cards hand, which is even stronger than a blackjack. Are you ready? Let's get started. fuck, stand. You weren't gonna draw. That's a bold move. She's a fucking cheater, I think. Sorry, but I win. Ready for the next round? Hit me. Stand. Sure you're cool with that hand? She's cheating. She's absolutely gonna cheat. She's gonna get like a fucking perfect 13, 15, 23. Oh, thank God. Holy moly. Holy moly. I got so scared. Let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is there advice written on this board? Just draw to 16 and stand on all. Totally lost that one. I won't lose it this time, dude. Stand. You aren't gonna draw? This one's on me. Oh, fuck. Alright. A draw, huh? Not bad. I'll win the next one. Hit me. Fuck. You sure you're cool? No! Please bust also. Damn it! Did you go and bust? Don't say that. I bust all the time. You ready for the next round? I'm not. Hit me. Stand. Sure you're cool with that? Fuck. Sorry, but I win. Oh no. Hit me. Stand. You sure you're cool with that hand? Don't cheat though. Whew, okay. I need to win 2 more times. She needs to win once. Okay, what do we got? Stand. You aren't gonna draw? Oh, okay, cool. I need one more. I need one more. Wasn't expecting it to come down right to the wire. Now I can't. I really can't lose. Stand. You aren't gonna draw? Ugh, please don't get a perfect. Oh, this bitch. I knew it. Sorry, but I win. Oh no. Damn it. Well, that was a letdown. If that's all you're capable of, even if I did convince Jack to challenge you, you'd lose anyway. Harsh as this will sound, rules are rules, you're gonna have to leave. But only for today, brush up on your skills. Challenge again. Absolutely peak thumbnail. Dude, I love making thumbnails. I don't know what it is, Alice. Like, I have it on standby. But it's like we spent the first hour of stream talking about gambling. Well, rather, reading a story about gambling. And now we're in the actual gambling part. Wish me luck. Try again without lowering difficulty. Damn it. Okay, okay. We're just playing blackjack, by the way. There's no gimmick. Unless she's cheating somehow. Hit me. Hit me. Stand. You sure you're done? Okay, cool. It's all random too. Totally lost that one. I won't lose this time. We love gambling. Hit me. Stand. You sure you're cool with that hand? Ooh, okay, we're lucky. We're lucky. Let's go gambling. Totally lost that one. I won't lose. Hit me. Fuck. All right, I threw that one. I threw that one, but I love gambling. Gotta make sure we're better than her. Did we both bust? Yeah, we did. I'll win this one. I gotta shut the fuck up. Hit me. Ah, damn it. Okay, okay. I don't fucking know how to play blackjack. Intend to keep it that way. Basically, do not have the total go over 21. Get to as close as 21 as possible. Better than your opponent. Busting together? Hell yeah. Ah, crap. Did we both bust? I never expected that. I did. I hope so. You got lucky. Okay. She's got a 10. Hit me. We'll stand. You sure you're cool with that hand? fuck. Okay. We keep drawing. Guys, we keep busting together. Ajaraha, not bad. Oh, we didn't bust this time. I'm sorry. Hit me. Hit me. Stand. Are you sure you're done? You look awfully confident. Stop busting live on stream. I can't help it. Whoo. Dealer has to stop when they reach 17. Sounds like you win. Okay, cool. I did not lower the difficulty, by the way. So this is pure. 13 hit me. Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck. Perfect. God damn it. I busted. It doesn't help that the bust has watermarks. Did you go and bust? How is she beating me? We'll stand. You aren't gonna draw? No, I'm good with 20, I think. Okay, that's 4 for me. We win this round. Totally lost that one. Well, that's that. You, you won, stranger. Nice work. Now we can call Jack, right? Learn the recipe for Tom Yum Goong. Goon? No, sorry. Tom Yum Goong. Okay, cool. Now, are we going to still play blackjack with Jack? I wonder. Or is he gonna make us play actual poker? Goon? I like how she's cute. I want to see her in a remake version. Let's see. Who would have thought? You're actually really good. I kind of just wish for the best. I just gambled. All right, deal's a deal. I'll go talk with Jack again. Okay, so I understand the thrill of gambling, right? Let's say I get a 17 total. Now, that's not perfectly 21, right? I could just say stand though, because it's a pretty good number. Or I could be like, hit me and hope I get like a low card to get as close to 21 again. Right? That's the joy of gambling. And if it pays off, you feel great. All right, a deal's a deal. I'll go talk to Jack again. He just beat my ass. Oh, he managed to beat her? Looks that way. Maybe we'll get to see something interesting after all. Aren't you the same person who gambles with horses because Hans game? Yeah, yeah, that's me. I'm the guy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm TheAntiYuu. I have a crippling addiction to horse gambling. Not too bad. I'm actually gotten off of it. And when they say that, yes, yes, I just don't spend as much. I spend like $1 per horse, and less often. Only when it's something I have like really good feelings about, or like they have a really interesting bloodline. You know, like oh, they're the grandson of this horse that I like playing as, or like training in Uma Musume. I'll stick with them. Maybe we'll get to see something interesting after all. I'm tired. Me too, actually. You're Jack, you're so fucking hot. What the fuck is happening? Unkempt man, he looks great. As a reminder, he is the main character of the book that we spent like an hour reading. This is Jack. We didn't know what the two characters looked like until this minigame, by the way. So interesting. He looks El Generico. What do you mean? Okay, you know what? You know what? If I went down to the beach, I probably would see a guy like this, dressed like this, even. But still, I'm glad to know what he looks like. Could have been more fancier, for sure. But I think the whole point of his character is like, oh, I'm just a washed-up drunk. Like 30 of them even, they're clones. They all come from the same mold. Huh? There's a new face. So, that the guy who beat Hal? God, my head's throbbing like a bitch. Also, my head. What? Did he just fucking pass out? Oh, there goes the floor. Oh, right, the floorboards are broken. Haha, see, I told ya. I knew he'd be the one to break it. Huh, that you did. Oh, poor guy. It's crazy. He's amazingly lucky at gambling, yet amazingly unlucky at everything else. Actually, it's probably less unlucky and more of him always being out of it. Go fuck yourself. Hey, I heard that, you. I'll take you on anytime you want. That's enough, you two. If you want to fight, you can take it outside. They all come from the Jack factory where they jack it. It's true. It's true. I've seen it. I've been there. Don't ask why I've been there, but I've seen the Jack factory. Uh-oh. The last thing we need is this place ending up any more rundown than it already is. Oh, and on that note, you're fixing that broken floorboard yourself, Jack? That's on you. Why do I have to do it? Fine. This sucks. I never thought I'd see Jack so wrapped around somebody's finger. Okay, so for context, the girl is the daughter of his old teacher. So he feels like an obligation to protect her, I guess. I never thought I'd see Jack get so wrapped up around someone's finger. Isn't she like 18? Yeah, don't worry about it. You broken junk? You're telling me. Sorry for the wait. Here's Jack. So, I was right then. This the guy who wants to take me on? Sure is. Really? Doesn't look like he's gonna put up that much of a fight to me. Looks like he lost and then had to reload his game. Shut the fuck up. Never let your guard down, or you can find yourself stumbling into something unexpected. Like, you know, the floorboard again. Anyway, I'm Jack. Think you already know that though. And before we do any gambling, I need a drink. What's with our arms? Yeah, so this game was made, I want to say, you know what? Let me do a fact check. I want to say 2007. But it is like an older art style. So I do see what you're seeing right now with the arm. Let's try Trails in the Sky. Third release date. Yeah, June 7, 2007. So yeah, there you go. So there are some weird things about the art as well. Like some of the party members have weird art as well. Like their arms are extremely long, but the other arm is like extremely fat for some reason. But we're not gonna get too much into detail on that. Well, but I assume it improves over time because I think after this game, the art gets cleaned up a bit. Because I think they switch over to a new artist for the next set of games. Right? And then after those two games, another artist. So yeah, by the 7th day of the 6th month, 6-7. But yeah, I see what you're seeing, but I forgive it. This is actually like their budget game, by the way. Not this game specifically, but this series was supposed to be Falcom's like, you know what? We'll just let you do what you want. We'll give you the minimum amount of money. Banger story, so it all paid off. Silence say, not those numbers. Oh, you missed me saying the numbers earlier. And good. And before we do any gambling, I need a drink. Give me a whiskey, Al, on the rocks. What was that you said about a hangover again? Oh, I got rid of that just now. Come on, we haven't got all day. Oh, fuck. I got a hangover. My head hurts so bad. I'm gonna writhe in pain. Give me a drink. What about... I feel better now. Give me a drink. Also, hydrate. I need to hydrate, absolutely. Come on, we haven't got all day. You're unbelievable.
Check your balls.
Check your balls. I'm good. Did Hal catch her eye? Listen, Jack. Did Hal catch her eye? Listen, she's very cute. I think if she had an updated artwork, I think she'd be adorable as well. Hopefully, I get to see her and you in later games. And I hope that the third game, this game, gets a remake, so I can see both of you in updated art style. I'm just saying. So if you're asking me, did Hal catch my eye? Then absolutely. But like platonically, of course. Ball check. Dude, Jack is checking my balls right now. Holy. Girl's about as sexy as a lamppost right now, but she's got potential. Fucking Jack. God damn it. God damn it. I had this whole spiel about like, you know what? She is attractive, but you know, just don't worry too much. I know she's kind of young, so I'm not going to pressure too much or focus too much on it, but she's cute. But then he comes in and says, girl's about as sexy as a lamppost right now, but she's got potential.
Teach me about basangas!
Teach me about basangas! He's not saying that she, lamppost, bro. Yeah, he's not saying she's sexy right now, but he's saying, you know, come check her out in like a few years, and you know. Holy moly, this guy. Whoa. By the way, when we read his book, right, again, these are characters from a book in-game, but I guess they're real people. When we read his book, the narrator, I repeat, the narrator said like, oh, she had cute little knees. Her chest had nothing to boast about, but she had room to bloom. I'm like, yeah, narrator, what the hell are you saying? Oh man, sexy as a lamppost right now. She's got potential. Couldn't tell you what made her want to work like a shithole like this, but here she is. She's here for you, jackass. That's her name now, jackass. Oh man, couldn't tell you what made her want to work in a shithole like this, but here she is. Ah yes, knees, right as barely the sky's fed. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, forget her for now. Let's talk about you, yeah? You're one brave guy to come in here all on your own out of the blue. That's how many guys would have guts to do that, or girls for that matter. You got balls, kid. They won't even show her knees. God damn it, it's not fair. Holy. Nice to see you two hitting it off. Here's your drink, Jack. Thanks. Huh? You hanging around? I figure you get back to work. As if I could work knowing there's an exciting match going on over here. That's why he was checking their balls earlier. Holy moly. The owner's giving me the okay too, so I'm gonna park my butt right here until you're done. With an owner like that, it's no wonder this place is the way it is. With a butt like that, no. I'm joking. Holy shit. He was making sure you had them balls. Dude, like literally jackass. Quick ball check. Well, whatever. Let's get this over with. Here we go. You're the challenger, so I'm gonna be one picking the game. Yeah, it's gonna be poker because that's his expertise. I'm going with the one I'm best at. Poker. I told you. I know how to play poker. I'm assuming it's RNG unless he cheats. Let's get this thing over with. May the best man win. Okay. Choose which cards to hold. Oh, wait, I don't know how to play poker. No. Ah, fuck! I got the wrong ones. Oh, did you get the cards you wanted? Choose which cards to use. I see. Okay. Right, so I got that. Oh, what do I press now? Right, okay. Uh-oh, I don't know how to play this game! I wasn't blowing smoke, was she? After her, Papa? Doesn't really matter now, interest gone. Try and jack again. Try again without loading difficulty. I gotta read the rules. Let me read this time. Use a fork or something? Poker. 8855 of club. Oh my god, Balatro! No, we're not doing Balatro. Maybe I should play Balatro, who knows? You'll play a one-on-one game of poker against Jack using unconventional rules. I see, so it's not actually poker. In this game, there are 3 table cards in the center that players include in their hands. So it's not normal poker. I was like, what the fuck is this? Both players are given 3 cards at start of the turn. Then they choose 5 of the 3 cards in their hand and 3 on the table to make a hand. Oh, okay. Both players are given 3 cards. Then they choose 5 of the 3 cards and 3 on the table. Let's see. Okay, so we have to choose a total of 5 to make it work. Both players attempt to steal the other stars. First player to reach 7 stars wins. Player starts with 3. Jack has 4. Losing all stars. Okay. Exchange all cards which haven't been. Okay. I see. All hold, place all cards on hold status. Raise bet 2 stars, not 1 on the next game. Fold, exchange all. We're playing it safe, of course. Okay, exchange all cards in hand with the table cards. Okay. Huh. Is that what folding does in real games? Is that why people say I fold? Once per game though. All possible hands, okay. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Do. There's a pair of 1s. We could do that. I'll hold. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. How do I advance? Do. Oh, I see. Okay. I understand now. Get cards you wanted. Choose which cards to use. We'll keep the 1s. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. I understand now, though. Joker, clone. No. 1 pair each? Okay. Poker G. Oh, we already read that. He doesn't know how to Balatro chat. I'm sorry. This isn't real poker either. It's weird poker. It's no fun winning like that. Do. Ooh, there's a pair of 3s, but no, I'll change. We're changing all of them, and hopefully we get something that matches. We're gambling after all. Ugh, okay. That sucks. That sucks. Oh, man. What the fuck is Balatro? Balatro is a poker roguelike, where it's like the hands you get determine attack damage. I've never played it myself, personally. Well, it's not fun winning every time. Okay. Yeah, I don't know the full details. Yes, I love the cross-platform communication, of course. I'm winning this one. A pair of 4s, okay. Let's just change them all and hope we get a 4. Yeah, we're gambling. 2 pairs, that works for me actually. Oh, 3 pairs, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we can't get a full house, unfortunate. Oh, but high cards have higher value actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. What are we summoning? A stroke? Oh, he got a full house? How the fuck you get a full house? He had the other 10s. Wait. He's a fucking cheater. He's a fucking cheater. This is physically impossible. I have the 10 of hearts. But yes, he is a cheater. But yes. Oh, man. Sorry about that. Can I call him out for cheating? There's no way. Let's see. I'll change. Oh man. This is bad. Yeah, I got nothing. How'd I get 3 of a kind? How he has the cards that I have? Fuck you. Ain't no way. Guess luck was on my side today. Oh. Do. I can't raise because I only have 1 star left. Let's see. We keep the 9. I'm understanding this game little by little, so we'll keep the 9 and hope something happens. No, nothing good. Okay. King. We're keeping that. Keep that. And that. No. So the 9s are a pair. That's all we really have, I think. Okay. Next time. We'll restart this minigame. 1 pair, okay. Oops. Huh, a draw, huh? No fun winning every time. Okay. Ooh, okay. Let's see. We'll hold this. We'll hold both of these so I at least have a pair. Okay. Ugh, gross. So we'll do the 1-1. And I guess we don't have much to work with. Just 1 pair. No pair. 1 pair. Holy shit, I won! I won 1. Would you look at that? Don't expect luck to hold out, stranger. I kind of like this game. Alright, on to the next one. 286. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Oh, no. The cards in the middle are locked in, though. I was hoping for a 6, 7, 8, 9, but I can't. We can't do 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, no. Yeah. There's no queen or king in the middle to make this a stretch. Stretch! Thank you for the stretch, actually. Appreciated. Let's just gamble. And hopefully we end up with something good. The 6 we can take, at least. We'll keep these. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, 1 pair. Okay, we're managing. Okay. Holy. A draw, huh? Still fun winning every time. Alright, I'm winning the next one. I doubt that. Hello? We're just gonna trade all of them and hope we get a match? He's also gonna get a 1 pair, by the way. Because the ones on the table are shared. Oh, nice. Alright, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do this. I have 2 pairs. Fuck you. How? Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Do. Well. Look at the draw. I only got 1 pair. Jesus Christ, it's scaring the hell out of me. Draw, huh? It's no fun winning every time. If I lose this session, I'm gonna do another BRB. But like a minute long. Okay. That's 3 of a kind, so we're gonna hold this. Change the 10 and hopefully we get something worth using. No? Okay. 3 of a kind is still nice though, yeah? 1, 2, 3. We'll just do 3 of a kind. Nice. But you look at that. Okay. This is our night, huh? Well, it's a chill night. On to the next one. Alright, there's already a pair there. No, we hold these 2. Maybe we can get off with a 2 pair. Ooh, higher numbers. Remember, higher numbers match or like are better. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you had a pair of queens, this would be better than that, right? I think. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm making a comeback. Would you look at that? Don't expect that luck to hold out, stranger. I'll hold. I have a 3 of a kind. I'm gonna keep that. 1, 2, 3, and then maybe just these. Hopefully 3 of a kind. 1 pair. Haha. But yes, he is cheating a little bit, I think. Okay. On to the next one. That's a pair already. Nothing lines up with this unless I do 4, 5. No. We're just gonna change all of these. And hopefully that 1 pair in the middle helps me out. Ooh, 2 pair. 2 pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 pair. Damn it. Damn it. Alright. No fun winning every time. What do we got? What do we got? I'll hold. 2 pairs. Yeah. 2 pairs is still nice, I think. 9, 9, 5, 5. And then 7. No pair, 2 pairs. Nice. Look at that. Don't expect luck to hold out, stranger. Gotta play it safe. So the 10 is good. The king will not help me, nor will the other one. Okay. Give me a match. Damn it. Oh, you know what? 2 pair. 2 pair. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least I'm understanding how hands work. Holy shit, I'm winning. So look at that. Don't expect luck to hold out. Yeah, I got you. I got you. 1 more. 2. 1 pair. No, we're gonna change it all. See what happens. Oh, trash. Well, that's a bummer. I was off by 1 card. 1 pair. Damn it. Okay. Guess luck was on my side. Alright, next game. We're not gonna get a roll straight flush with this. Just change all and hope for the best. Okay, well, we got a queen, at least. Ugh. Just my luck. Okay. What if I raise? It's already a pair. Ooh, gross. 5, 6, no. Gonna rely on that 1 pair. But we're losing again. Please. 1 pair. Yeah, okay. Well, the 1 pair was in the middle already. We already knew that. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh, okay. Risky, risky, risky. Change all. Nice. We're back in the game. I just gotta keep winning. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Okay. On to the next one. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not confident, so we'll keep the pair just in case. Yeah, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. One pair. Okay, draw. You matched me. Next time when I have more confidence in what I got. Next one. Let's see. Do 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 do. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay, didn't think so. Oh well. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's gotta count, right? Straight who? Okay. I know my numbers. But you look at that. Last one. Or match point. No, we're not gonna win this. Fold. We'll just change the entire hand. Oh, gross. Do 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 do. I didn't think so. One pair, damn it. What if I gamble the next one, right? Okay, okay, okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Holding this, sacrifice the other two. Okay, 2 pair. That's gotta mean something, right? 2, 3, 4, and then jack. Oh, 2 pairs. That means I win, right? 2 stars? Would you look at that? There we go. You managed to get all my stars? Be proud. You're strong. Not anyone can beat me? Okay. Cool, let me do a BRB actually. Well, damn. You're pretty good after all. You're pretty good. Alright, BRB, one second. Bring him up.
Here too? What's this one say?
Says go fuck yourself. What the hell? Says your wife deserved it.
Hell of a team. You clean up at the fights and the races.
I do want to race a chocobo, and I do like fighting. However, black material. Kinda don't want to die. Yeah, where's the girl? Well, I'm not. Leslie is. It's all Leslie's problem. Yeah, where are you, Sephiroth? Show yourself, bitch. Take me to where Zack was. Or give me my party members back. Yo, Kingdom, I am at the fucking end. We just lost Zack. We got him back for like a minute, and we lost Zack. I can't believe it. It was absolutely fun, though. Oh, God. Okay, and we are back. Well, I'll be damned. You're pretty good, after all. You're pretty good. You beat me fair and square. Ain't gonna make any excuses. Are you kidding me? He actually beat Jack. Only because he was holding back. You know that as well as I do. The same could have been true for his opponent. To be fair, Yeah, you're right. It was still a pretty good game, though. Looks like you're the center of attention now. I'd say we entertained the bar enough, at least. Can't say I'm thrilled with losing, but that's the first time in a while I felt the rush of a good gamble. I'll say it's a great game to watch. I'm itching to play some poker myself. Anyway, if you ever feel like it, come on back, I guess. Try to make time if you do, But just so we're clear, you haven't seen half what I can really do yet. You say that, Jack, but for all you know, you're gonna get beaten next time too. We'll see about that. Feel the exact same way he does. You're always welcome back here. I'd love to play you again, personally. Oh yeah? Better come back at least once though, got it? Any chance to get my own victory against you. That's all for today? Oh, that's a shame. Well, come back again sometime, alright? Cute. Cute. I like that a lot. What reward do I get? The casino, Gambler Jack finished. Whoa, 10,000 Mira. Holy moly. Safety save. What if I do this again? What will they say? Choose left or choose right, only cards no, blah blah blah. Okay. No, I'm good. Let's do one fight real quick. Just so I can say I did a fight. Ow. And they're dead. Later, Corpsey. Oh, we are over leveled for this. I'd have to come back here with like other party members. Do. Goodbye, vanish you. Ow, okay. Ow. Bye. Okay. See how it is. Do. Okay. Or we can miss. That's cool as well. Just wake up, man. Just wake up.
We're good to go.
My. That was easy.
That was easy. That's literally Virgil. Like, look at this guy. Actually just Virgil, but with blonde hair. It's cool though, I like it. Oh, this is the way back. I don't need to grind with these characters, but there are other characters that I'd like to run around as. Maybe not tonight. Do. Okay, you can miss your crit, that's fine. Oh, but it has guard on, doesn't matter. What is this? So I unlocked this off screen, but I don't know what it looks like. Is it just Judgment Cut? Please? Please let me see how cool this is. I gotta know. Rose reciting poetry. Let's go. He's so cool. There you go. God damn. All right. And he's dead. My mind. That was easy. Okay. Okay, bro. Let's return to base area. Let's see who we can raid out to on the Twitch side. We'll heal here. Who would I want to run off stream though? Who's underleveled right now? Mueller, and I still want Richard in the party, to be honest. So I might just bring Richard back.
An adequate performance.
Okay. The thing about the girl Ren is that she has a chance to insta kill. We'll get to that some other time though. Let me see. Let's see. Do. Oh, they're in the next area, so I can't do that quite yet. I want to raid a certain someone, but they are ahead of me, so maybe not yet. But also, who do I know? It's online right now. Not doing that, that's for sure. Let's see. That's good. We'll raid Babby. They're in the middle of a special donathon. Because they were recently hospitalized, right? They were recently hospitalized. They managed to, get through just fine. They're doing well, but they do have to pay the bills. So let's at least show our support. Let's say hi, treat them with kindness, talk about gambling, and then we'll see what happens after that. Your next stream, I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow. Okay, this is something I always say at the end of my streams, huh? It's either tomorrow or the next day. Tomorrow is Thursday. Oh, Friday. Maybe Friday, depending on the time. Maybe I can do Friday. But we'll see. I want to play Tales of Xillia again, but I want to progress more in this game because a bunch of people that I know are way ahead of me. And I've just slept for like a week. So until then, let's do raid. And then raid 2. Give them a lovely from you to you. And I will see you all next time. Until then, unless... What do I want for the raid message? We love gambling? No, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Until next time, bye!